Please take 3 deep breaths, and while relaxing more and more, let the perfect grace of the infinite that you are inhabit your whole being. Please embrace the evocative ideas offered in the following 36 awakening keys, designed to stir up a sense of oneness with the source where our souls come from. Being as one with the whole to which each soul is intimately connected, what our souls will feel in the course of the vibratory ascension spiral that these keys will activate will also be felt in the depths of all the souls incarnated in this world. Thus, the dimensional change of consciousness and existence will be initiated. A boundless joy shines from within my being towards all beings, merging all these sparks of light that we are into one single whole. I know that the life that dwells in me is an infinitely powerful and gentle conscious force of good, and an ineffable ecstasy rises in me. Nothing could limit the creative expression of the universal force which acts, thinks, feels, and loves through all that I am, here and eternally now. Every moment, the consciousness of the infinite that I am grows a little more in me, and every moment is itself an apotheosis of perfection forever unfinished. realize that the consciousness that is conscious in me is the most direct access point to who I really am. Using the channel of my own consciousness, I enter into the holiest of the holiest, at the heart of the infinite, immortal, and timeless being that I am. Consciously realizing that I am the infinite embodied in a spark of consciousness, I take the full measure of this unfathomable reality. Nothing could explain what can only be felt, perceived, brought to awareness in the depths of the vital essence of the universal consciousness that I am. I dive into the well of infinity which opens in the center of my consciousness, while the eternal presence of love that I am radiates from within my soul. I am what I am, and no ephemeral illusion from the temporal physical being I inhabit can conceal to my immortal consciousness who I really am. A bright light, an absolute love, an omnipresent presence rise from the bottomless well of the immaterial, eternal being that I am. I realize that what thinks, feels, and lives within me is the perfect reflection of what thinks, feels, and lives in every being. An infinite force emanates from the depths of my being, radiates ad infinitum, and propels me to ever greater heights of mindfulness. I feel and I know that the universal force of love that I am is a force of good that guides me towards the accomplishment of my ultimate destiny. All that lives is animated by the same conscious energy, the same will to good, and the same universal love, which are the very essence of my being. From within the light that I am comes an absolute confidence that each of my steps on the path of awakening brings me closer to the full consciousness of the One. An infinite grace dwells in me every time I open my heart and my mind to the extraordinary beauty of the life palpitating and vibrating in me. Expanding my field of conscious perception, I feel life radiating around me ad infinitum. And I know that I am an expression of this life. The understanding of my true universal nature happens through a process that is both infinitely complex and incredibly simple. Every passing moment, the opportunity exists to go beyond the illusory limits of this temporal physical framework to fill myself with the consciousness of what I am. understanding through immersion into my omniversal reality is the royal way leading to the full realization of all that I am. The awakening process to my transcendental reality, beyond any limit, constitutes the very foundation of existence in this world and in the other world. Through realizing who I am, I open myself to infinite possibilities of manifestation of the creative force inhabiting and guiding me, and that nothing could limit. An immortal being, an infinite grace, an unspeakable beauty. Such are the nature, the attribute, and the expression of who I am. In the endless succession of experiences I live, a single eternal reality observes, asserts itself, is. From within my consciousness rises a loving presence, a radiant light, a divine voice that illuminates me and shows me the way to return to it. I know that by following what the voice of my consciousness tells me, the mapped out way of my destiny will open before me, and joy will grow in me. I accept to embrace the divine will, manifesting itself to my consciousness when I consent to give it my full attention and to open my heart to it. This constantly renewed choice to unite my will to the will of Source is the key that opens the door of an unspeakable happiness, an infinite grace, and eternal peace. Everything that gradually grows in me forms the immutable basis, the solid rock of an endless progression towards ever greater light, joy, and love. I am an expression of the infinite wisdom, the eternal goodness, and the immortal love of the Creator of the universes, whose presence vibrates powerfully in me. A joyful canticle rises from the myriad of voices united within me, singing the glory, celebrating the grace, and worshiping the perfection that I am. Creator of the universes, Source of infinite love, make me an instrument of your benevolent will, of your radiant presence, of your infinite goodness. I unite myself to life, to the force of good that eternally ensures the perfect blossoming of its creation, of which I am a vibrant expression. On the infinitely vast shore of the multidimensional creation where I exist, I contemplate the crystalline shimmering of the stellar profusion of this universe. I unite my soul consciousness to the source whence I emanate and where I return. And I know, I feel, I vibrate the eternal oneness that I am, that I radiate. I dance in my heart with the being radiating an infinite love, thanks to whom I live, I breathe, I love, in the abundance of its gentle presence.